Well, I'm employed by Hearts as their Disability Access Officer,
Mhm.
which is both a UEFA and SFA license requirement, which was brought in a few years ago. And basically, my role at the club is to deal with all the accessible issues in terms of ticketing and qualification for personal assistance, sorting out suitable seats. I also am involved in helping and supporting disabled fans go to away games, and the up and coming semi final with Rangers. I'll be organising that because what I try and do, especially with the big games at Hampden, is imperative that families can be together. There's a tradition that a disabled person would go with a personal assistant, but often, and this also includes wheelchair users, they want to be with their families as well. So that's why I get involved in that aspect of the ticketing. Also get involved in checks and balances on accessible facilities, like checking. It might seem a small thing, but accessible toilets have to be as per the legal requirement, and it need to be checked. And any other issues that can help improve the facilities at the stadium. I have a work in progress list, which is too long,
Mhm.
but I do have the support from the club to review that list periodically. The big things I'm looking at in the future is improving wheelchair sightlines, providing more assistance for people who are hard of hearing. And another one I'm very keen to put in place is a quiet area specifically for it's usually children with autism if they need a break. We don't provide a viewing area, which many of the clubs do, because we don't have anything looking out onto the pitch, but we do whatever we can. And that is a large to help these people, and that's a large group. Um, so obviously, we need to get as many of them along to the football in a safe environment. The other thing that I also manage is the audio descriptive commentary,
Mhm.
where we provide commentary to partially sighted blind fans. I have 3 commentators, so they rotate round, and there's one available if something goes wrong with the equipment. They can help out and things like that. So we provide that service, and we take that service with us to um, semi-finals and finals if we're lucky to be there. The other time-consuming part of my job, but it's a pleasure, it's not a problem, is I look after accessible car parking for blue badge holders. I'm very fortunate that within the car parks at the heart of Midlothian can regard as within the stadium footprint or managed by them, I have 60 spaces. And that has to be managed. And I have a waiting list of approximately the same number. And I'm trying, if people can't go, fitting people from the waiting list and things like that. Also, we always make sure we've got accommodation for visiting fans as well. And often we get, in terms of coming to a game or going into the car park, in car parking, we often have fans from other countries who make contact, who like to come along to a game, and obviously we want to make their life as easy as possible. Recently, I had somebody from uh, Poland with their son, and I've actually got a Queen's Park Rangers supporter coming up next week. So make their visit enjoyable, and hopefully they'll go back and tell other people, if you'd like to go to an odd game or visit Edinburgh, you'll be looked after. So that's trying to brainstorm as many things as I can there. So
Yeah.
hope that's helpful.